Alrighty, let's get to it. What is going on, guys? Welcome back. It has been a little while. We spent some time this long holiday weekend just hanging out, enjoying time with the family. As you can see, we did finally get the generator completely done. It looks awesome. Ran it for quite a while. Everything is working. I am so happy the generator is finally done. That thing has been kicking my butt since the day we brought it home. But anyway, it was a great weekend. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend too as well. We did spend one afternoon. I actually videoed with my cell phone because I didn't bring the camera, go figure. We had to go help Russell, the roadside repairman, broke down, so we went and helped him. Alrighty, so it is now Sunday evening, and we are rescuing Russell, the roadside repairman, who was on his way home from a nice weekend camping and is having some trailer issues. So we unloaded his RZR. He's over here having fun. Hey, Russell!
Look at this thing. It's wobblier than anything.
Russell, what happened?
I don't know.
Russell was going down the road and some gentleman told him his wheel was on fire.
And it was cooked. Looks like I didn't lube my bearings enough today, Greg.
You didn't use lube. That was your biggest problem.
Anti-lube.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So now we're screwed. We're going to one-wheel it.
We're going to one-wheel it all the way back. About 40-45 minutes home. Good to come out. Take the RZR out of the back to try and get some weight off of it. But that is what Sunday evening is consisting of. Lots of fun. But other than that, guys, it is Tuesday. Feels like a Monday, already super late. We are going to get a couple things done. Not going to be a full day in the shop, but had a very busy day. But what we got up first on the menu here, I am really hoping to get this throttle linkage stuff completely done, install our injectors. We have our new second gen throttle cable, and I want to test fit our new intake system right here. Just want to make sure everything clears with the first gen master cylinder. I believe it should, but I just want to bolt that thing on real quick, make sure it looks good, because I do believe it is going to probably be the wrong color. It needs to be this color. I think it's going to be this color, but we're going to open this up here in a little bit. We're going to jump right into the work. Alrighty guys, we have got all of our little miniature list for this evening pretty much checked off, have all of our throttle brackets, linkages mostly set up. It's not fine-tuned. We still have this other rod that we have to put in place, but I'm not really sure on how to go about adjusting this properly quite yet, so I might need to do a phone a friend, call our man Mikey G on how to exactly set this up. But we have all of the brackets bolted down, the new throttle cable inside the cab completely hooked up, and that's done. And then we move to our back section here. That's all done. This also has, you can kind of see right here, this has some adjustment before you lock that down. So, and also the ball that the rod attaches to, that has some adjustment. So I'm not quite sure on how to set all this up quite yet. That's your fuel shutoff right there. If you're like me with this stuff or something else on a different truck or anything like that, you can bet your butt that it is on the internet. So what I did is I went through and I found a parts breakdown diagram, and as you can see, it kind of shows you where every single little nut and bolt, and by process of elimination, you can see I also screenshotted this picture so I could kind of get a little bit closer up look of something on a mock-up stand, and that is how I went about trying to figure out where all these parts go, all those little nylon bushings and stuff like that. So if you guys have a question, stuff like that, just use Google. All the information is out there. I can guarantee you that. But we do have everything bolted fast to the pump. So other than that, we got our new injectors in, got the hold down nuts. Those are all torqued, and those are all good to go as well. As you can see back here, throttle cable is attached through the firewall. Got it attached to the pedal. And that is the miniature list for this evening. I did order quite a bit of fuel lines, return lines, all that stuff from Jegs, all of the braided stuff that we're going to be using. So I did order all of that. We are still waiting on quite a bit of stuff. Last but not least for this evening, we are going to unbox and check out our new intake horn setup for the 12 valve. Now that we're running a P pump, we can run a little bit different intake horn setup, but I do want to double check, just make sure it clears the first gen master cylinder. Just make sure we don't have any fitment issues before we send it off to get powder coated. And it is in the box right over here. I couldn't wait. I already unboxed everything. That way we didn't have to, we could just get right to it. So of course, from our good buddies at Banks, check this thing out. I know quite a few of you guys in the comment section were like, you got to check out the twin ram, and I've had my eye on it for quite a while, and now that we have a P pump, I guess with the VE stuff, I think I read into the fact that it wouldn't work with a VE setup, but now that we switched everything, we can now run this beast, and it is awesome. Take a look at that. Just it's double everything. Oh yes, oh yes. So the biggest thing with this thing is, if you look at your factory one right here, your factory one is a little bit more towards the front of the setup, and what that does is it just starves everything towards the back. Now, number 6 cylinder is notoriously known for, you know, running a little bit hotter than most. So that this intake system fixes a lot of that. It just makes everything more equal, everything more balanced, and you can actually see. Let's get the intake horn set up on there. Actually uses these they're completely wide open. No grid heater needed. Again, of course, this thing definitely doesn't need a grid heater. But here's the second one, like so. I'm not sure if these are in the right order or not. Get this big guy on here. Oh yes, it looks like everything fits very, very nicely. The injection lines go underneath of that, kind of snake through right here. Let me try and throw a bolt in this thing so I don't have to keep holding it. That is much, much better now that I don't have to hold this thing. We are squeaking by with about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch, but it does fit. It looks really, really good, and I can guarantee you it's going to do a really, really good job making sure we got some equal airflow going to these back cylinders, making sure everything is staying cool, man, this thing looks so good. This is just not cutting it anymore. I don't know, we might have to spruce it up. What do you guys think? Now that we got all this fancy stuff here, we might have to powder coat some more stuff, but I don't know, I kind of like this little wrinkle black, so we might have to change this up, but just another really nice looking, great performing product. The other thing that I want to show you guys, I'm going to take this off and kind of give you guys a look inside here. There's a big important part. Another really, really huge thing is take a look inside here. You can see this is all cast, so what that means is look at that smooth transition. This thing is smooth 100% all the way through. It's not like pipes that you're trying to merge together. That is about as smooth of a transition as you are gonna get. Completely wide open. There is just no restriction in this beast. And last but not least, it does come with this intercooler pipe to match the opening here. I don't think that we're going to be able to use that, seeing that we have, you know, our own funky second gen intercooler setup. That pipe that we were using before kind of did did a snake underneath here, so we'll probably have to fabricate our own intercooler pipe, but if you guys have a second gen that you're putting this on, this pipe will bolt right up, obviously. Of course, comes with all of the hardware, gaskets, all that good fun stuff. So like I mentioned, if you guys are interested, as always, I'll put the link down below. Go check this out. This is by far, man, I keep saying how good it looks, but I know it's because I know it's going to perform really, really well, but I just can't get over how cool this whole picture is going to look with this, because this thing it just looks so cool. Alrighty guys, it is now 11 o'clock. You know what that means. It is time to go home, time to shower. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys think we should change up the powder coat color to something a little bit more interesting than normal black. I don't know. I just think it kind of matches the era and the theme, just kind of like the plain flattish black. But let me know what you guys think. That is going to do it. Progress nonetheless. All that throttle linkage stuff is stuff that I've never really done before, so I'm happy to have kind of learned that, figured that out. Make sure you guys hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. We got more parts rolling in every single day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.